What's good, Superstar? Back with another Mcfarlane Digital video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Great, you.
There's the side punches. Keep my head weight. Oh, man. Oh, the late punches always get you. Guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about your favorite project. Today, Mcfarlane Digital coming out with some big drops. We got to talk about them. Also, if you want, you can become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. You're gonna get stars next to your name. Those stars have utility. They will be giving you access into the SUP. Also, first dibs on any merch, anything that comes to the channel, and stars in the universe. We have a dedicated giveaway to VIP members only for a star in the universe every single month. It's been a hit, and a lot of people chasing down stars in that constellation. X, Instagram, Discord. Discord is in the description. Click that link. That's where you will submit any of your entries for the SUP giveaways at the end of the month. We do that every single month. Also, guaranteed prizes. Sorry, this is the wrong one. VIP member, minting Cryptoys with our link. We are Cryptoys ambassadors. There's a link at the top of every description of our video. If you are going to buy some Cryptoys anyways, might as well use our link. Get this extra utility. We got big time drops coming out right now. We got Mickey Mouse coming to Cryptoys. So definitely something that you guys should consider if you will be minting anyways on that. Also, if you buy a Superstar Money hat, you will be getting access to some extra stars in the raffle. And if you didn't win last month, you have half of your stars rolling over, and same thing will happen if you don't win this month. That is something that we want to do. We want to try and get as many people to win as we can. Rob, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I just want to remind everybody, if you are into Cryptoys and you do plan on purchasing any Cryptoys cubes or holocrons, make sure you use our link, because at first, the link was just to support us, and obviously every time you use it, you're going to support us, but at least we're going to give you a chance at utility, right? If you use our link, we're going to add stars to you at the end of the month, and then we're going to be able to add you to our giveaway. So if you're going to go buy Cryptoys anyways, you might as well just use our link. Don't use the Cryptoys link. Don't use anybody else. Just use our link, okay? Yeah. And one more thing to add, do it without VPN. Supposedly there's a problem on their end with the VPN. So if you do buy them, use them without VPN, and then we're gonna make sure you get those stars at the end of the month. And you never know, we got some pretty cool giveaways.
Yeah, I mean, we got we're gonna start clearing out some of these boxes over here, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun upcoming. All right, so let's jump into the news. It is a Sunday, so not too much activity happening on Twitter. Yesterday we went live. We had a great live stream. We had Shawnee Poo, we had Bob Sales, and we had My Collectibles join us. It was really fun. We've been doing these spaces almost weekly at this point. It's almost like X or Twitter Spaces, but like on YouTube format, where you can see everybody's face, giving us throwback vibes to when everybody was live streaming in the early days of EV. So something that we're trying to bring back, because now the space is growing and we like to hear as many thoughts and processes as we can, because that's how you develop a well-rounded opinion, I feel like. So something that we enjoy doing. I think people are really liking it, because we can get a lot of positive feedback on those spaces.
I think we gotta bring Double Quill on one of our spaces. I think that you see her post up above there.
Yeah, that is actually the only thing that we retweeted today. So
yeah, so I know she watches, but Bob Sales, she called out Bob Sales for one of the comments he made. He said, I wasn't referring to you. Well, guess what? We are calling you out. So Double Quill, we expect to see you on a Superstar Spaces at some point. We're gonna give you, let's say, a deadline of the end of the year. Okay, between now and the end of the year, we want to see you on one.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun time, and it's all chill. It's pretty chill. I mean, MC was just hanging there, no coffee, just hanging out. I mean, everyone was loving it, and just like chill vibe. So really, really fun. And speaking of Double Quill, it's Sunday. Have a blog. Some of you women by Vivi may have heard the brief version of the story already, but time to head back to the comic store. I loved her early blog when she went to the comic store and was talking about it. I'm excited I haven't read this yet. Today was a busy day, but I definitely going to dive into it. I want to make sure everybody saw it though.
Yeah. So Double Quill, this is our call to arms. All right. You're going to come in the spaces and we'll make sure Bob Sales is there with you.
There you go. Also our link at the top of our X profile every single time. So Rob, we're going to get directly into it. We do know that there is going to be a Batmobile drop on Mcfarlane in September. It's coming. The date's already out. Couple things though is that there is a little bit of a requirement if you want to enter that first allow list, and allow lists have been proving to be pretty important on Mcfarlane Digital. If you did partake in that Superman drop, you know a little bit about how that went. Allow list 1, and that was it. Nobody on allow list 2 got in. So if this is the only way to get in, it may be pretty difficult. Why don't you go into what you need to do?
Okay, so first of all, they haven't released what kind of mint numbers we're going to be dealing with, right? So, I mean, like, we don't know how they're gonna do this, but they did say that it will be related to their leaderboards. So everyone will be airdropped. It says McFarlane Toys Digital will gift all members that download the viewer app and connect their wallet by September 15th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific, a free Batman digital collectible. Anyone who collects the complete set will be granted an allow list spot for the upcoming Batmobile drop on September 21st. So I really do like this because this is a secondary market game. And you know how much we like that. There's OpenSea, there's Rarible, but it's basically the Wild West, right? So we're going to get airdropped. I don't know how many of these. I feel like if I had to predict, like they're going to have 6 tiers, and you probably get airdropped one of them or some of them up to wherever you are on the leaderboard. And then it's the Wild West in the secondary market to go and pick up what you need left. It's just, they said what they wrote was a free. So I'm based on that wording, I think we're all going to receive just one. So I might get, let's say, this one because I'm just under the top 100, but the black one goes to the top 100, and then it just kind of ranks down from there. So I think that, you know, if you want the Batmobile drop, you probably would need to go and buy them all if you want to guarantee 100% you're on allow list 1, and then you're going to be able to get it. Vio Marsala continued. He says there will be 6 rarities of posters that will be gifted to our members based on their place on the XP leaderboard. On September 15th, the posters will be airdropped on September 16th. So stay tuned. So at September 16th, we're going to get these airdrops. September 21st is the drop. So you're going to have those 5 days to be able to make some moves in order to get to where you need to be. As a reminder to everybody, I'm going to pull up this old video here and mute it so I can actually hear myself, right? We already got the blue Todd, right? Year 2 Todd. There's the Batmobile right here. Take a close look at that. I'm going to go and rewind that. Take a look. Let's go back. Look at that. So you can kind of see the grills on the side, the caps on the wheels. Look at that. So Joe and I, before the stream, wanted to know what kind of Batmobile this is going to be. And sure enough, we think we found it. It's the 1989 Batmobile, which is like consistently ranked in our research as like the best Batmobile of any like live action film and just in general. People just love this Batmobile. So McFarlane's starting off strong. They're coming off with a amazing Batmobile that's very sought after, well liked, and I expected nothing less from them with their connection with DC. Obviously, McFarlane and DC, they go way back in their history because of the physical side of the space. So I don't know, Joe, what do you think about this? What are you going to do? Are you going to go buy them all up? What do you think?
I don't think that it's going to be as accessible as people think. I mean, it depends on how many people are going to be gifted the scarcest, or not the scarcest, but I guess the one that goes to the highest people on the leaderboard. I feel like almost they got to make it top heavy, where if you're high on the leaderboard, or like make it even across the board, like 2,500, 2,500, 2,500. I don't know how they're going to do it, because if they only make it top 100, those are your most active users, which most likely are going to want to go for the Batmobile drop. Like, how expensive are these top tier cowl pictures going to be? I feel like it might not even be possible for a lot of people to get into it, and they might find themselves having a little bit of negative feedback on the allow list. Though, I mean, there could always be another way to enter that same allow list. They've done things before where there's multiple ways to enter certain allow lists. Who knows? You might need to hold a Blue Beetle to go for the Batmobile. That might be a thing. Everybody dumped them off. Maybe it's time to go pick one back up. We don't know the details yet. So until we do get those details, we're just speculating off of what we do know. But based off of how Vio wrote this, it sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a tough one to complete the set if they are rewarding top collectors with one of the cowls. I can't see a lot of them even listing them. And if they do list them, they'll be one of very few, which will make it really, really tough to get into. So really hoping there's another way to get in, or that our number on the leaderboard is enough to get that top tier rank.
Well, we saw what they did with Superman. I think Trevor and team was very aware that an 1,000 mint Superman drop was inevitably going to sell out on Allow List 1. I don't think that they were concerned at all that they had too many mints. So I have a feeling that with the Batmobile, they understand collectors in the space, digital collectors, and they probably won't abuse the mint number too bad. Like, this is an opportunity for them. They can easily go 1,500, 2,000 here and probably still sell out. But I don't know if they will. I think Todd McFarlane himself would want to have maybe more mints to make it more accessible because he comes from the physical side. But I feel like guys like Trevor and other people within the company who understand the digital collectors and what they want, you cannot go too high on your mint numbers, because you could take a really amazing collectible, and if you dilute it too much, it just loses its value, right? And these things are going to sell forever. Like, they're taking 10% fees on sales forever. So I don't think they need to be too concerned about like providing 2,000 mints, 2,500 mints. I actually hope they don't. I'm okay with another 1,000 mint drop, maybe 1,300 max. And then, I mean, it is 1989, so it is possible they might do a 1989 mint size, right?
Oh, that'd be nice.
They might do that. It's just, I know it's going to sell out, but like, I kind of like these like smaller batch mints. And if they do that, the question is, do they do top 100 leaderboard? I think they will. I don't like it though, because if you give top 100 leaderboards, it's going to be impossible. Pretty much you're guaranteeing that only the top 100 guys are going to be able to complete the set. If you make it a little bit more accessible, like, okay, the top 200, the top 250 are going to get the best one, it just creates a little bit more dilution that somebody in a lower tier, I think, should be able to purchase the top one. But if it's just top 100, that's not a lot of mints. That's a very low mint size. And people, I'm sure, will be flipping these. We see Superman 800, 900, right? Who knows how much these are going to be worth if that happens.
Yeah, it's crazy because, I mean, if people cannot get into the top tier picture here, that means that the date's going to be coming up, and they're like, you know what, let me just get rid of this, because there's no use to it unless you can complete the set, or unless you want it as your PFP. So if the price is too much for those top tier, the top XP guys, I think the other things are going to just get floored super duper low, actually really closer to the snapshot, because they realize, like, we're not getting into this. So let's just get what we can for this free collectible. Now, this is not the only Batmobile that we've seen in the digital space. It's the first drop, I think, of one. I know there's a card of it on HRO, and I think there might be another 2D image of a Batmobile somewhere else. But of 3D collectibles, we have seen one before in a teaser. It's not yet been dropped, but we do have the 1966 Batmobile expected to be coming on VV. And why do we say that? Because Ikomi tweeted about it. This is back on March 10th, 2021. They say a little sneak peek of the 1966 Batmobile coming to VV at some time this year, or some point this year. There's some real alpha that gets dropped on Instagram. Now, obviously, the timeline's a little bit off from 2021, but we did also hear at DCon that the Batmobile was coming, and that was in November 2022. So we're here in 2023, and hopefully we're just there. Hashtag soon. But this is the video of the digital 1966 on VV. So who knows if this will come beforehand? But a little bit of a different look. Actually, a lot of bit of different look. When I think Batmobile, I think more of the one that we see coming to Mcfarlane.
This is retro.
I'm sure there's a lot of classic Batman fans that that really jive with this one, with the boosters and all that stuff. But more real car like this one, and the one on Mcfarlane is like more like you would never see that on the road kind of thing. So I mean, exciting. A lot of people have been waiting for a Batmobile, and it's finally coming September 21st. Now, will you get one? That's another story. But secondary market looks like it's your friend on Mcfarlane after the fact. I mean, the Supermans aren't that crazy expensive, and I think it's like the cleanest looking collectible ever
what we
right now.
also, yeah, and what we saw with the Batmobile that McFarlane is releasing, I think people are gonna like it. It's just it's abstract enough that it's it's not like your average typical car, right? But supposedly from the research we did, it was like top ranked on its abilities. I don't know if it's going to be animated, so maybe we're going to see something unique on that from because they haven't mentioned yet if it's animated or not. Right. Yeah, I mean it has that like intimidation factor, right? It looks mean, so it's there's a chance it will be animated. I don't know for sure. They haven't alluded to it yet, but it's kind of like the Supermans. They never really say anything about it, but that the cape flutters in.
He's floating there. He's floating.
He's floating, right? Yeah, he flutters, the cape flutters. So McFarlane tends to put a little bit of animation sometimes in these collectibles, so it wouldn't surprise me if we get something, okay, with the Batmobile, but it doesn't even need that. The drop's going to do extremely well. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. We want to hear from you. Put in the comments below. What do you think about this Batmobile? What do you think they're going to do with the airdrops? Do you think they're going to go top 100, top 200, top 300? Just what are your thoughts? Heard any rumors about it? And if, let's say, you're not in that top 100 and they do top 100, will you go try and buy one of those top 100s? Or will you just sell the one that you get because you feel like it's unattainable? Because we know these are probably going to be pretty worthless after September 21st when they do the Batmobile drop. Yeah. So what's your strategy? This is what we think is going to happen. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the superstar family, hit the bell notification button so you get every single video every single day. How is it possible that we don't miss? We literally have not missed, and it's been over a year and a half. So hit the bell notification button so you are always staying aware. And then you don't know, you get the bell notification, but you get fed that title. Maybe it's a title on Mcfarlane and you're into Mcfarlane. That's the video you can watch. Or maybe it's one of the other great projects that we follow that you want to watch. So you know every single day what we're hitting you with. And also to our Superstar VIPs, thank you guys so much for your support. It's $2.99 a month. You can hit the join button below. We want to bring as much utility as possible to the VIP membership and to the Star Boys and to everything else, to this channel in general. So guys, thank you all so much. Take care, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Love you.